Hi everybody, welcome back to my 10 by 30 challenge. I'm Tristan and we're going to continue the project that we started on day 9 in the woods, where I'm just making up little melodies related to different woodland creatures, kind of inspired by a squirrel that I saw the other day. And I also want to talk today about whether or not things are getting easier or not, having done this. Now we're on day 10. So I'm going to kind of talk through that kind of as I'm working a little bit. And what I want to start with first is putting a title in this section. Something. That's not what I want. Something right here. I think that's fun. Obviously we'll move it, moves itself, great. So I was moving on to the next section. I did a little bit of formatting stuff off screen just to get ahead of some stuff. I put a bar line here, and I changed this key signature for the next section, and the next one that I want to do is the fox is what I wanted to do, and so we're going to work in F minor, I think. And so I'm thinking of something, like stalking prey a little bit, something a little bit mischievous, is kind of what I had in mind. And so we'll see what comes out as we get into this. So let's start with a half note, dotted half note. Now, truthfully, in my brain, I'm hearing this as a clarinet. So I was thinking about whether or not the process of doing this is getting easier. Obviously, I'm just throwing what I can at this, and I do think that I'm opening up, just different little melody type things, and how I am approaching this is getting a little bit easier. I'm not putting too much pressure on it with the process as a whole. And so I would say that, I'm finding time to squeeze, both recording the video, some light editing. I'm not doing a ton of editing on any days, just, a little bit, trying to keep the videos maybe on the shorter side, I think is what I've learned a little bit. And I think that's part of it as well, is not only is it just getting easier, it's just that I'm learning more. And so as I learn more, of course, things get a little bit easier within the process. I stick to arpeggios and type of things a whole lot in here, so I'm trying to think of something that I could do a little bit differently. What I'm also thinking about is trying to counter the half note tied to the eighth note with having some motion, and then when I have the eighth notes in the right hand in the treble clef, that I'm pairing that with some taking the movement out of the left hand or the bass clef part. At least that's kind of how my thinking is working here. Whether or not I have to do that all the time or not, I haven't decided. If I can give this a little bit more motion. Let's give it a listen. Simple. Nothing crazy, nothing wild. Let's put them together, just for laughs. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I'm actually rather proud of that one today, and where it went. I know it was simple, but of course I'm limiting my time, um, and I'm just first idea out of the page for the most part is what I'm ending up with. So would I say things are getting easier? My guess, based on this, I would say things are getting a little bit easier. I'm expanding what I'm putting out, and so I think overall I'm excited to see with what else I come up with. So thanks again for joining me for day 10. I'll see you tomorrow for day 11. If you haven't subscribed, liked the videos, or shared them, that would be super helpful. Leave a comment below, cheering me on if you can. That would be absolutely awesome to see or hear from. And I will see you tomorrow for day 11. Bye, everybody.